Hello, Polly. My name is Catherine. I'm 19 years old, and I am making this video because I figure that you have a lot of fan mail, and I thought I would change up the face. So, hello. The first thing I'm going to do is check my iTunes library to see just how many episodes of NCIS I have from this week. Because it's midterms week, and the way I deal with stress is watch massive amounts of NCIS. And I did not mean for that to rhyme, but it did, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to read the titles because that would just make it easier for me. Undercovers, Rule 51, Spider and the Fly, Worst Nightmare, Cracked, Ships in the Night, A Man Walks into a Bar, Moonlighting, Heartland, Capital Offense, Jackknife, Collateral Damage, Murder 2.0, Faking It, Reunion, Witch Hunt, Good Cop, Bad Cop. And plus many episodes on YouTube and on the actual TV, plus the new episode from this week. So yes, I've had an NCIS overload. But despite that, I still have another episode to watch. So, my NCIS fest is not over for tonight, but I just thought I would share that. The other reason why I'm making this video is because my mom actually started watching NCIS before I did. And so she knew the characters and the actors before I did. And she was always saying how much you and Abby remind her of me. And I didn't really know what she was talking about, but once I started watching the show, and I completely see where she's coming from, because I have definitely been drawn to you because you are so similar to me. Starting with similarities. Now, I talk fast. I talk in large quantities. I love animals. My brain stopped working. Please excuse me. I'm running on very low caffeine right now. So, that glazed look in my eyes, it's not usually there, and I usually talk a lot faster than this, if you're wondering, because I'm not exactly up to speed right now. But anyway. Oh, I ramble a lot, and most people cannot follow my stories, no matter how hard they try. They usually end up laughing at me. But anyway, I love forensic science. I think it's very fascinating. I love dogs. They make my life. If I could just work with dogs, I would. With dogs and horses. I love animals, but mostly dogs and horses. But yes, I love to sing. I love to act, and I just love challenges. The only difference, really, is I dress quite differently than either your character or you, but that's really the only main difference, actually. So, oh, I love to hug. I'm a very people person. I love to meet new people, and I am very eclectic with the way I talk and just my personality in general. And so when you said in the Craig Ferguson interview, your first Craig Ferguson interview, about the only way you feel comfortable around people or on stage is if you're holding an old woman or hugging a gay man. I'm like, oh my god, someone would actually say something like that. Because I'm always in those situations where I end up saying something and then everyone looks at me like... But anyway. The last thing I just wanted to say is I love your song Fear. And I just love everything about it. And I love singing it too. Because I just have a different singing voice, I guess. Or I love to do it a cappella. So, like, Are you scared of the dark? Are you afraid you'll lose your heart? Anyway, I listen to it in the car a lot because I have an hour-and-a-half commute each day. So, congratulations, Pauley. You helped me get through those hour-and-a-half there and back. Anyway, I am going to sign off now because A, this is already 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and B, I desperately need sleep. So, good night, my dear. And I want to let you know you have a fan base in Connecticut, and if you're ever in New York, please let me know. Even though, anyway, or back in New York, excuse me. I am very proud that you have lived in the great state of New York, because I used to too. And this is now 6 minutes, and this is me rambling. So, good night, Pauley. And please respond to this video, because it would mean a lot to me. And happy early birthday. I can't believe that you're over 30. Because honestly, no one can believe that you're over 30. You give me hope for aging well. Even though you're not old. You're not old at all. Just saying. You don't look over 25. Okay.